Mm. I'm gonna fuck these niggas up. That shit don't even make no fucking sense. Ah.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
I know what I'm doing. Bye, bitch ass nigga.
Everyone all right?
Okay, but for some reason, no one heard that.
Easy.
Yes, easy. Man missing his head. These niggas got fucked up. So that's the door that's locked. Let me wait just a second.
Gosh, that's clever.
Worker outfit. I'm like, I want to see where this little fucker went. Oh shit.
We did it!
Yes. I thought he would be in here. Okay, so everybody at Edgewater is like unhappy. Hold on. Yeah, everybody at Edgewater is unhappy. So fucking grenade launcher? Jesus. I don't know. I mean, I'll take it. Hard. Okay. Old ass bitch.
Play me like one of your French games.
Yes, sir. Wait a minute. Yes, ma'am. can do. What's back here? Making all this racket. Nothing, I guess. Motherfucker's hair sleeping on the mattress. What is this? I don't know what it is. Okay, before I start fucking around with shit, I'm gonna save. Cause I feel like I'm gonna fuck around with something, it's gonna be a big change in story, and it's gonna be like, oops. Do you have any big old weapons? I have sharks. I'm never gonna use this. So let's use the shotgun instead. Why the fuck are you using these? I do not know how to use this thing. Okay, that's everybody. I already had by control view. Nothing really important there. I'll copy this fiction, I think it's volume 3, and it's not gonna read down and play it as much as I. I need Chester's password. Whoever the fuck Chester is. I need your dog's password. These are the two guys. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Again. Real quick. Right here. Before I fuck with this machine. What did I just do? Looks like I turned on the power for something, but what? I don't think that door is open before.
Get away!
What? My nigga, why are you running? I don't even know who's
No,
running.
just leave me alone.
Who are you? Oh, looks like there's something over here.
You're not real. You're not real.
I'm a whole person, bruh. Where does that go? Hold on. Get out of here.
You're not real. You're not real.
I am real.
Nicely done.
Oh, hell yeah. Who's this? Oh. You don't.
Steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Yes, I know. Workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, modify weapons, and armor, keeping combat ready into the object options. On each screen, first select the weapon or armor item that you want to work on, and choose what you want to do. To it. Repair it, break it down for parts, modify it, mod, or tinker to it. Yes, ma'am. Oops. Tinker, repair. I don't really need to repair anything. Whisper Quiet Muzzler. Ranged weapon mod. Barrel reduces the noise of each shot. Increases attack speed. Yes, sir. I think I would prefer. What is this? What damage does this do? This does physical damage. Mag 2 Zap. Change the defense weapon type to shock. It already is a shock weapon, retard. Or no, it's not. It's a. Yeah, it's energy. Wait, no. Wait, what? What? And then what the fucking type of. What type of damage does it do? Plasma, okay. So that's plasma damage. This is physical damage. This is shock damage. Okay. Plasma, physical, shock. Okay. Well, I don't want to turn this into a fucking. It's already. Mr. Ouch. Oh, this is my melee weapon, right? Oh, this is my melee weapon. I've already done what I can on that. So. I mean, I guess I'll put this on here. And then. I'm gonna save that. There's nothing I can do. Increases dialogue and leadership skills. Increases. I'm gonna put this on here because I have 2 of them. Nuclear injectors, increase stronger than data. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm powering up your plant.
Here we go. Here we go. Don't mess.
I'm just gonna keep powering up shit. Yike. Hello. Frosting. Yes. Chick-fil-A on my right. Okay, so
No, just leave me alone.
no, fuck you, man. I'm coming. Right, big boy.
You're not real. You're not real.
I sure shit am real. Who wants the smoke? You.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Eat my booty?
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
Okay.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Okay. Oh.
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
Okay.
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Mate, they're retarded.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
I fuck with it. Can't follow the behavior and someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
Not really.
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal.
Okay.
Here, let me just write it down for you. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more...
Okay, I don't care.
Braised. Boiled. Charred. Skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Oh. You mean what? I was on cleaning duty at the time.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm sure he won't mind if I take these things and leave. What is that? I'm taking it. I'm taking that too. See you later. Rusted piece of shit. Eat my ass. Uh-oh. Oh, I was getting to the reprogramming part, but I guess I reprogram these niggas manually. You heard? Give me your money. Hey, partner. Bye, partner. Let's go. Another one of these. Alright, super duper lost. Error, blah blah blah. Select new target. Auto mechanical facility has been mandated to target intruders. Any attempt to alter this setting will define intruders. Yes. Now they're gonna kill each other. If there are any left, they're gonna kill each other. Again. So what am I supposed to do now? And now I just have to divert the power, which is something that I don't not particularly fond of. Because then they make me choose.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
No shit.
Hey, mister?
What?
Look, I know you want your power, but I just gotta ask you. Do you
What?
understand what you're about to do?
Yes. Kind of. Yes.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Everybody at Edgewater seems like they want to fucking die, bro.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Okay. 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 Plants Daddy. 22. Okay, so wait a minute. Maybe instead of having to choose, maybe if I redirect all the power. All the power. But hold on, big mate. Hold on, my mate. Okay, this is all turned on. I don't. Okay. But not all of them on. Like this one even on. I don't think. Unless this one doesn't even push. Alright, if I turn that on. It's 2.
Tell a story of your life, fellow.
I don't know about that one, Chief. Thermonuclear. Not thermonuclear. Thermal power. And power. 1. I did 1. That's 1. 2 is here. There. I feel like I'm missing one. That's 3. 1, 2, 3. Is that it? There's only 3? 1, 2, 3. I guess so. Okay. There's no more. Fuck it then, I guess I'm gonna go sicko mode. Okay, so everybody that lives in Edgewater seems like they want to fucking die. So, I believe safety phase detective should be a structure and treating an irreversible procedure. Uh-huh. Okay. Everybody at Edgewater seems like they want to fucking die. And people at the laboratory seem like happy, so we'll do it there. Go to the campaign page, yes. Do you appreciate my decision? Alright, I think it's time for me to get the fuck out of here. Hey GI, 5 check. Alright, little lady, time to level you up. Bonus support engineering. Sneaky bitchy. Boisterous. tape. Sorry, I don't speak Italian. Oh, yeah. Mod Finder. Oh, apply. Thank you, goodbye. We stick together like human links. Okay, so I've reverted. He probably gonna try to throw hands on me, but that's alright. Just kick his ass. Oh wait, I can fast travel. We stick together like humans. Trip young bitch on a mission. Piece of pressure, prepare.
The number of times I got rejected by the same girl.
4 is the number of times that I've been kicked in the nuts.
4 is the starting number and 4 is the happening.
So you can post it.
Come on, man. We still together. Uh-oh, Home Dog's not gonna be very happy about this one.
Tannery's gone quiet. We don't get a lot of visitors.
Yes. Hold on, while I'm here, before I have to start kicking ass. Let me do this. She said that he's kind of crazy, but let me talk to this man first. Let me save first. Okay.
Just as I was on the mend, the cannery had to go and shut down. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar. I never did find my courage.
We stood together like you and this. Okay, I'll be right back, big dog. You.
Cannery's dead. This is gonna throw a wrench into my actuarial tables.
You what?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Okay. Okay, so hold on, I gotta... He said he's sick. She say he not sick. Oh.
Somebody's been running around town raving about a colony ship. Plague must have gone into their brain matter.
Yeah, I don't care, bitch. Here's a
Thanks.
fucking medicine.
I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Blast your dumb ass, bitch.
And there it is. The reason I don't like depending on a criminal. I kept a little contingency fee in case you decided to shake me down.
Yes, thank you.
Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
Okay, I'll see you later.
Somebody's been running around talking about the Hope. Wonder if that's a new drug of some kind.
I'm sure.
You what? But why? I was depending on you. Does it feel good? Robbing an old man of his last shred of hope? Betray a man in his final hours? Of course. I understand. Hell, I'd probably do the same to you, given the chance. So, you just here to watch me die, or what?
See you later, big dog. If I hear you do bad with that medicine, I'm typing your cheeks, you understand? I gotta go. Uh-oh. Something, don't look at me.
All the lights in town went out. Since then, I've had wild-eyed workers begging my guidance. I'm surprised you would go along with this action, Ms. Holcomb.
I'm not sure what the right and wrong of it is, sir. But leaving the deserters with neither walls nor lights would have left them to the mercy of marauders.
Let's hope walls alone are sufficient, then.
Fuck this town and fuck Reed Thompson. I fuck with that.
Oh, inarguably. This town was a pustule on the ass of the architect.
Yes.
Metaphorically speaking. You took it upon yourself to decide the fate of strangers. I don't know whether that's confidence or arrogance. Either way,
Oof.
I'm fascinated.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Fucking book.
This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Yes.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Ooh. Whoa there, partner.
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up and...
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Spiritual counseling.
Well, Understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
Okay.
Of course, I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied? It's the journal of one of the originators of the Philosopher's School of Thought, though it would be more than a century before it was perverted into that belief system. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of that came later. Bakonu had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think?
I'm gonna stick with my mechanical lady over here. See you later, nigga. Come on, chick. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, we're all good. Now we're gonna go back here, do what we need to do. But I don't believe they're gonna let us walk in through that front door.
Are we getting paid or not?
Any loss of productivity will be deducted from your pay. Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside.
Yeah.
You picked a fine time to visit, stranger.
Yes.
I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep.
Okay.
Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go rifling through other people's correspondence? Excuse you. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein already belong to Spacer's Choice. And we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Never mind. I don't have to explain myself to you. Somebody's been spinning a tale about a lost colony ship. Talk like that'll get you reported real quick.
Real quick! Okay, see you later, N-word. He's not gonna be happy about this.
You want to know what gets my bile churning?
What?
Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town.
Yes.
And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me.
What's popping?
Why'd you do it?
Yeah, that's
that power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you. Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back.
Yeah, no shit.
Spacer's Choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move on. Some will starve. And as for me, I will tender my resignation, whereupon I shall be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence.
Sorry about all this.
Apologies won't give us our lives back, but for what it's worth, I am sorry too.
Bye. Now I get it. Now I'm gonna snatch that power regulator at your hands. Ooh. Deserters are now revering. I don't know what that word means. I'm fucking retarded. Let me see here. Look up. Feel deep respect. Okay, cool. So yikes. Hey big boy. Hey big boy. Hey big boy, you walking over this way. I'm gonna just blast everybody in this bitch. You don't really want smoking about that shit? Away from me, you skank. She just gonna run past me? You don't really want it. You ain't about that shit. Dumb bitch. Very sorry about this. Who shot me in the ass? You skank? Who are you? Oh, it's Reed. I'm coming up there to beat the fuck out of you, bro.
We made it.
Retard. You tried to surrender, but I had already slapped his cheeks. It's too late. There's no getting around that. Thank you for your power regulator. Very nice of you. I'm gonna have to shoot my way out of here. Pain in the ass. This side. Sorry, Monsieur Reed. Yes, oh, I'm stealing. I don't give much give a fuck. I'm already in trouble. Might as well go balls deep. You want the smoke also? Hello. Oh. I'm not gonna shoot people I don't need to shoot, but anybody who shoots at me is gonna get it. They're gonna get dicked. It ain't gonna be enjoyable, I'll tell you what. Everything's sealed off. That's how. I'll see you later, dog. How about we not go out that way?
Incoming.
Ooh. Fuck this shit, I'm out. See you niggas later. Wait. Do I have any missions? I just need to return my shit. See you niggas later. My boy Dawson fishing. Now I gotta take my ass back on home. Back on somewhere. Who is this? What's up? Oh shit! Silas, I ain't even want to kill you, bro. I liked you. I really liked you, bro. You had to go and try to beat me with a shovel. Shake my fucking vengeance. I really liked that man. And he tried to do it to me. He had it done to him. Fucking retard. I'm good. I'm already in enough trouble with shit. Wait, I can fast travel with my ship, I think. Okay.
Is this your ship?
This is my ship.
Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive mark?
Yeah,
oh.
Nicky.
Gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
You just gonna dip like that?
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
I kind of took
you
you here for a reason. And if you ever need a pair of
eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Took you here for a reason.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
I'm going to ship. Alright, Ada.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power.
Yes.
I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
You're welcome.
What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator?
She does.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I know where. BRB. This bitch should be kicking now.
What can I do for you, Captain?
The thingy thing is back into place.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
I
am prepared to bring the unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
I think so, baby. Yeah, hang on, I need to do something. Who the fuck? Oh. Pretty sure I have one more mission left. Yeah, this. Internal anatomy. Anatomy. Bitch, what the fuck? That's just selfish. What do you think this is, man? That's why you can't even type, motherfucker. Alright, big dog, what is this? Oh, you're selling stuff, huh?
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with? You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
Okay.
Zoe was always obsessed with this cereal. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
I asked one question, nigga.
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Okay.
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day. Hey, I got time. I'll help if I can.
Just see you later, nigga. I'm gonna break into her house real quick, don't mind me. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. God damn, I can't type, bro. And no more cannery, no more jumpsuits and gloves, yes ma'ams. And would you like another? I don't know, I'm writing this down for prosperity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back at this journal meaning or since. And tell myself, oh wow, I did hate the veil once, didn't I? Just because I got sick, everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and got a little too much at journal time. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstrap? Oh, you must be mad. But you misappropriate one box of journal time and suddenly you're committing larceny. I fuck with it. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today's the day. Take your destiny in your own hands. Tippy top to top. Tippy. What? Tippy top top. Tippy to top. Tippity top top. You know, I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat bands, wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out on the hill, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires, probably mounting their heads. Now their enemies on spikes, as they're wanting to to folk like me, living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adeline, whatever the fuck, for food, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple of weeks, but I should go some adrenaline time too. Everybody loves adrenaline time, even Marauders, right? My God, honestly, Marauders will let me throw in with them. If I think a couple syringes, we can time for that. This is gonna be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm gonna have a whole gang of Marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some results. So this bitch done up and dipped with the Marauders. She retarded. Good news, I'm alive. Starting to feel a little bit better too. Wee. The group deserters living all the lives, but it's fun out some of my symptoms. Suppose it was large kind, and I'm not saying, and I'm all pain, craned up, and all messes, and this, my God. Okay. So this bitch done dipped and is now trying to be a marauder. She dummy far. Speak with Ada. Yeah, I'll do that in just a minute. Side quest to where it's at, bro. This has been a mission. I guess I'm just trying to walk there.
Gone quiet.
No, you better fucking go tight, retard.
That sky is beautiful.
Yes, I'm real. Attack him, bitch! Stop fucking around! What you got in your home, dog? Nothing. LMG. I already have an LMG, don't I? Yeah, I do.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Fuck. They got dogs? My nigga, they have got dogs.
What? Adrena time? Yeah, I'll get you some.
I don't know what the fuck that is, nigga, but that shit sound mean. Who the fuck are they? Ooh, oh, they're shooting me. Not a fan. Holy shit, what the fuck are you? Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me. Fucking retard. I would not suggest you niggas.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. Only thing unscrewed around here is the head of that marauder you took down. Never seen moves like that outside my serial dramas. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. I'm great at clarifying. No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit. I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
I don't like you.
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I've got all the time in Halcyon. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
I just killed I just killed everybody.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Also, he could carry on a conversation, unlike these hooligans. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Yes. Take care. See you later, nigga. Okay, now what? Now I'm done with all my missions. No. Okay, no, I'm not. I gotta go back here. Very nice, very nice, very nice.
What is it?
You ain't gotta be mean, bro.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you. I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it.
Yes, goodbye. Alright, I think that's all my missions except for main mission. Yes. Okay, time to go home. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm hungry as fuck. I love food.
Welcome back, Captain.
What's up, my
All
nigga?
systems are now operating within acceptable parameters. Shall I take our ship into orbit?
Oh yeah, let's go.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
That's my boy.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Oh yeah.
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kilkelly.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own
Fellow,
design.
repeat the story of your life.
Technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Eat me.
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see. but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you. Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Okay.
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath. So that's how.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab.
Yeah.
And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Big Boy said there's a this thing. Shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that can give you access to restricted areas, provided that you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Okay. Obsidian School. Forged under pressure. This director of school is carved from volcanic rock. Sometimes when faced with a choice, only proper responses to a non-local people asking them. Shit, bro, you're right. I forget. You can kill everybody in this game. I really be forgetting that shit. Wait. Okay. Silly me. I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, Space News. It's about a dashing space pirate with the heart of Westy. It's not actually bulletproof, so don't you go around showing it to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Oh yeah. What are you? Oh, this is her room. This is just a room, I guess. You've been waiting so long for me to answer your call. Nigga, I'm in space. Hey.
Welcome back, Captain.
What's up, my nigga?
How can I be of assistance?
I mean, did you tell me what that fat ass robot is?
The unit is a cleaning SAN. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify Sam. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for Sam to properly operate.
I've already checked up there.
I'll be here.
I just went up to my captain's quarters. And, find an acid steeple. Where the fuck do I find one of those? Ooh. So this is where I'm at. Terra 2. Welcome to the space, to the system map. Here you can do here are the places or points of interest we have discovered. You can fly a ship to any location you give a launch, though some landing bays require special codes or keys for you land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home where they work. Okay. Headset battery level low. That's not cool. So logging on to Hawthorne's terminal. Is he in his lab? Oh, so I have to choose. Okay, Okay, so I guess I'm going to the Groundbreaker. Yeah. I'm at the top of the penthouse.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like to discuss? We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously. I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship.
Cool.
You are more than welcome, Captain. The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. I have filed the required docking forms in triplicate, and fees have been paid.
Cool.
Goodbye.
Okay, so let's fucking dock.
Can we chat?
About what?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Oop. Says there's someone else here. Is that my robot? It's my robot.
Checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker.
Fuck around, you get popped, bitch.
Hey, Captain.
What?
I'm in space.
Yes.
I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Yes, you're in space.
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are going to be all right now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
They'll also... Don't worry about it. Come on. Wait a minute. I'm here looking for... I'm here trying to steal a weapon. Why am I? Acquire the science weapon on the ground. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go steal it.
That's not the point. This hack would just knock down one of my...
I don't care. No problem.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Yeet. Open the door. Fine.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Yes. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. Wow. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
What?
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Okay, got it.
Much appreciated.
Yes.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Let me in. Oh yes, what a bit.
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. Okay. Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udom takes it to an unhealthy level. Okay. Be seeing you.
I'm gonna go kick his ass and be back. Oh, he opened the door. So...
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. We're hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled pattern.
And a smile.
Who told you that?
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
I just need to find my man's office. Hey.
Carry on.
Alright, talk to you later.
Rizzo's Knocking Out Bar. A CCN 76.
If you're not crew, you're little people.
I'm guessing you guys are good. Wilson go, also.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
I just need to know where this man's office is. Guess I'm going gliding.
Flying the outer systems route lately? Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
No. Oh, shit,
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Very nice.
I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Okay, bitch. I just want to buy shit. I need I need, what's this? This kind of a little bit expensive. I mean, fuck it. No, you're not. Any more data pads that I need? Yeah, baby. That's what I want. I don't care about this old bitch down here. In the trash, so obviously it's not gonna be. Yeah, I know. What the fuck was the reason for me coming in here? I thought the thingy thing was in here. Been bamboozled. It's just food. What a waste. Oh. What the fuck is this? Squatters. Ruh-roh. Somebody's gonna get in trouble. I just need to make sure I don't get my ass eaten while I'm walking around these parts. I need that. Restricted areas. Unauthorized person on restricted areas will be shot on sight without question. You can either fight, sneak, or use a holographic shot to get through restricted areas. Post-mortem fines will be paid by the closest living relative. Okay. Let's try not to get caught. Is there anything of value in here? Don't mind if I do. Okay, hold on. Don't I have... fuck, I don't know how to use these things. Consumables. Where's the thing? Yes, this. How do I use this? Advise for the next one effective disguise. Okay, yes, I understand, but how do I use it? Very helpful. Very helpful. Very helpful. I don't even have any of those. I'm gonna go buy them from the old lady. Is there anyone in here? No, it's just a myth body. Excuse me. Maybe we'll buy something from the old lady.
gracious. I would want to charm the copper kettle off that girl who runs.
Yeah. I need to buy the fees. Oh yeah, baby. I want all those. I want all these too. Thank you for your time. See you later. Now I get to do the dirty.
Wish I could do that.
Pray to fucking God no one walks in here. Is there anything in here of use? No? Nah, fuck it. This guy's like right in front of the door. Oh yeah. One dog's right there. Okay. How do I use this thing? I want to use it. So like, how do I use it, man? I don't know, I could beat the fuck out of everybody, but so it's him, his buddy, all the way. That's not something you want to do, partner. I guarantee you.
This might be tough.
Let's not bring a lot of attention. Please and thank you. Quarantine. Hell fucking yeah. Like,
you ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
no. I don't necessarily care. It's not my problem. As you can see. I don't know what any of this stuff does. I haven't looked into the effects of it. Who the hell is that?
To the last rat is on rotten time. Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Sorry. It's barred on your side, lady. You can leave. Just trying to help you out, man.
To the last rat is on rotten time. You hull-headed...
Okay. Just trying to be nice. Just trying to free a motherfucker. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing. So whose asses need to kick in? Restricted areas, authorized personnel only. Let's close it back up. So I need an ID. Where the hell do I get an ID? We got whole no fucking clue. We're getting 95. Man, I could just walk out here and kick ass to save the game. Hold on. Let's save the game real quick. And I'm gonna go take a piss. Okay, so I'll just go out here and kick everybody's ass, I guess. I'm just gonna stand there. These people are friends.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
Yes.
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. Surgery, mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker. The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything. Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Yes, ma'am. How do I get up there? I came all the way into this restricted area, and for a while.
Does Dr. M'Furu ever take a day off?
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
Yeah.
See, M'Furu? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
They're caught inside, you'll be shot inside. You just got. Well, I've already killed everybody in there. So. Walk in. Don't mind me.
To the last ratchet on Rutton. You hoe-headed quack,
Just.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone. Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Howdy.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath.
Okay.
You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Okay.
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear. Now, I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the Blood-Tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you'd think I'd be hiding out in the Med Bay. I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm.
Bruh.
Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Oh, laws. Wait, don't gut me and skin me yet. Please, talk to Bedford. Tell him I can pay, a part of it, and I'm a useful person to know. Just ask Ellie. Surely you wouldn't drag me before him. I'm dreadful contagious. I just know if I face him, I'm dead. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Who the,
Any word on Jessie? Let's just say she did me a favor, and now I owe her. So, did you find her, or what?
Did you find her? Yeah, I found her.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Okay. Waste disposal. My kind of place.
It's always fucking freezing in the base.
It's a big old letter. Maybe this is my chance to get that bitch. Hell fucking yeah. Whoa. Could be sneaky beaky like. Yeah. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here. Excuse me. Holy fuck, there's a lot of these things.
You okay, Captain?
Yeah, I'm alright. Another chance to be sneaky beaky like. But we will wait. Our chance to be sneaky beaky will come later. Yes, someone is here. I come to help you. Just wait your turn, please. I guess I was supposed to sneak around them. I don't have time for that shit. I'm just run and gun. Stop making noise. What is a security raid? I think I'm gonna stick with my stun baton. It does more damage. Hey, playing in pure water. What's this? Tactical shot. No fucking yeah. Sounds cool as fuck. I feel like I'm not gonna run into really any robots. Damn it, my level isn't fucking high enough. Got to be joking. Bruh. No! What is this? It's okay. It's okay. Oh. Bro. not supposed to be back here. They'll eviscerate my ass if I'm found.
Colonials are always itching for a fight.
You trying to say you want to throw hands, big dog?
Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed? Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful lands.
Really, that's it? I did all that sneaking for nothing? Furnace says Los Hopes Plumbing is acting up again. Take a gander at the usual spot. While there, someone locked the key behind the doors to lock one. Once you're ready for a challenge, come back and we'll discuss the radios for the 100th time. You scared me. Ooh-wee.
Cap.
Thank you, Shawty. All these little things, I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna need you to be a little bit more aggressive. Thank you. If I start kicking ass, I need you to start kicking ass. What the fuck is this? Hell fucking yeah, I want a heavy machine gun. Blasting the fuck out of everybody. I'm stealing that fuck.
Great work. Hey, how'd you get back there? You know that sound when you snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
I'm alright. Yeah, I'm alright. Can I pickpocket people? No. I can only beat them to death. How do you have us all off?
We move cargo 16 hours a day, and half of us still can't afford a bed.
This place has a smell, right? It's not just me. Like mold and salt.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
It's called waste management.
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch.
No,
okay?
get your ass down here. I think you gotta lead us some local salvage. Okay. One of the garbage loading was bricked and over until someone found it by poking on us. So Steve Dorst called. Lilia gave us to go ahead and plant her flag. Plant her flag once we were clear of the new arrivals. Out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for loose paneling. You gotta climb on top of the bunks and head toward the back wall. Lilia said we should watch our back. She thinks we're being tailed. In other words, typical Lilia. Huh. So someone where's this stuff going? Let's save real quick. Just because. So I need to go to their quarters. There's some kind of secret cameras. Medical bay, rest and go. Bella's shells. Locks, coat, everybody in there. Rest and go. Check this place out. What's up?
This is Halcyon News. Conduct a regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative for the tournament. A tossball first.
Fuck. We need their key card.
No weed in Halcyon and no mercury in Saltine.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
Right. I only need your key card now. To find that key card that we need, which is probably in here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was this your room? I'll just move along. Wait, this is almost certainly my room. That's my underwear on the floor.
Right. What did I just do?
Keep him quiet, Cap.
Gotta be something around here.
This is Halcyon News.
Rizzo's Lemon Slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Maybe they sleep here at Spacer's Choice. Effective. I want to see what's so defective about it.
I'm sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget. I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division. You would never ask if you knew what it's like in here. I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon. Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as Spacer's Choice is affordable. I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price. Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Spread Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development. Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon colony.
Halcyon.
Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew. The blast will send you through the stratosphere, and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed. Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat. Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now. Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green. The future is spearmint. Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job, it may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be. It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to. Heard of it? My orientation Aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
If you did, that'd be good, actually. They could use the help.
I'd have to go over my contract, but I don't think I'm allowed to leave Groundbreaker. Or this stall. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
Rest in peace to my man. What is this? Love's Medical Division. Already been to waste disposal. Need to find out where these fuckers sleep.
Now requires no mixing. seriously.
That's where the guy's office is. Everybody salvages shit.
Oh, neat! They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Yes. Can I talk to you?
Salvage is a family business. We've got each other's backs.
Sounds great. Ooh, retro. They're searching for Hawthorne. Hawthorne, I am Hawthorne. Come.
No problem. I'll head over.
Now we go up. So,
welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
Yes, it is I.
Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
Thanks, Dad.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Very nice.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. A little advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to.
Damn.
It's nice to see the Unreliable again. A useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. I didn't ask. I had a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack. I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits. These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down. Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities. Your words, not mine. Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate. Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Yes, sir. What kind of book you got here? Pursuant of regulations following an internal legal reserve boards. such as business entity would therefore be entitled to gather, maintain, and ultimately dispose of decommissioned agricultural hardware and accessories for profit or convenience. If we handle potted meat, we can legally salvage tractors and tractor parts. That's why I keep a can full. Except I don't say deposit box off world. And why is it good? And why the goods you bring in are cataloged as farming equipment, everything we do is perfectly legal. Yes. What's up, buggers? Cat, you hiding anything back here? No.
Welcome back to Sublight, where we make salvage dreams. That's a good question. Yes? Yes, that sounds right. I'll make sure to include that in the new employee salvage tutorial.
Thanks, see you later. Auntie's kitchen. Looks really hot over there.
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. This unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
My homie.
Bahobie.
This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed. Shock simulation restored. Initiating shock subroutine. How dare you? Shock subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. Resuming protein dispensation protocol. This unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
No, my.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorists. Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Yeah, walk off.
Heading back.
I said stay.
Sure, on my way.
Stay. Who killed my nigga? Oh, the robot killed him. The robot killed him. Hey, Goosey.
Some condiments are by this unit. This unit would clarify. There is a dead mechanic in the kitchen. User error in the maintenance of this unit's cutlery engaged several systems at once. The slicer, the grinder, the tenderizer.
Interesting.
This unit behaves precisely as it was engineered. Neither this unit nor its corporate proprietor claim any responsibility for the mess. This unit is not designated for cleaning duties and cannot be compelled to accept another unit's responsibilities.
Does this game support 60 FPS on PS4 Pro?
No fucking clue. I don't even know, bro. I don't think there's an option to check specs, and I don't even have a PS4 Pro. You'd be better off looking it up. In fact, give me a second. Let's get 60. I don't know, it doesn't say anything.
Beginning dispensing sequence.
It doesn't say anything about FPS. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, no, there's nothing that says. If it does, it doesn't. I mean, it's pretty smooth to me. I mean, I'm a console though, so. Holy shit.
This is those XF411s? And an old Yakeda 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Remember anti-player?
Yeah, huh?
I mean, shit. Home dog not looking. I'm sure they won't miss it.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
No. Copy that, Chief.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here.
Shut up.
So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders.
What's going on?
You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
What about
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Got more questions.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forget not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Okay.
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
I got them.
Good.
Got you.
Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Yes, sir. More complaints. Well, the state of the bay already told them markets. After the first one, my dear lady. Holding on to them to some degrees versus a she attitude. Look, Grandma. I fuck with it. Good Grandma.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Concerned citizens often ask why there aren't enough new faces in the Halcyon colony. We all want new neighbors from time to time. Our studies have shown that a controlled population is inversely proportional to consumer happiness. Fewer colonists means there's more paradise for the rest of us to enjoy. You've been listening to Halcyon News. Your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
Like Scoob. Alright, fuck it. The fuck? Oh, I guess that's back there maybe. Okay, let's figure it out. Okay, speak to... yeah, no. Happiness is the one spaceship. I fuck with this. So, I wanna do that, but it's kinda hard to do. This. I'll do all this shit. Just turn unreliable, yeah. Find acid, yeah. Gain access to Stellar Bay. That's yeah, we'll do that. I don't know. Okay. So now let's go here. Shit, when did he call me? Call me twice? Yeah, he called me once.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
I just want to talk on
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames.
It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Alright, no persuading or intimidating.
You stumbled into my court without an invitation, neighbor from above. If you don't
sad.
have any business, then it's time to light up the grill.
Look, mate, I just want...
No one turns their back on me while I'm holding court. Get 'em, boys!
Oh, that's my shit. Holy ever living fuck, what the fuck is that? Did she die? Oh no, she's good. Where'd my man go? Here he is. Montag. 189 DPS. I'll fuck with it. No. Put back my rifle. Unequip this, put that in his place. No, I really want smoke. Fuck with it.
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
No, well, Home Dog got incinerated.
It's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam. I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
See you later.
Be seeing you, stranger.
You're fast.
It's so cozy.
Yes. Very. Need to go up.
I'm ready for this. Look at us.
Completely positive they don't mind if we steal something.
Julia's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
That's everything.
Smells kind of like old Vess's outflow pipes.
I guess I'm on.
Here it comes!
For an entire fucking level. This one, wait. Oh, cool. I'm not over.
Is the PS4 so loud? Hi.
Yeah, PS4's loud as fuck. Can't do much about it. Get used to it. It's not a big deal. Don't need it. A lot of these fuckers.
Nice one.
Severely disappointed. Anna, Tommy, and Liffy. CY School. What's up, fucker?
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed. Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shell. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight Mantipillar infestation.
Mantipillar.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Oh well, okay. Bye.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ooh. I'm gonna get your key card, lady. Who wants the smoke?
But I'd be mighty grateful if you did.
These boys look fond on having a shotgun in their face. I don't think I'm a fan of that.
Incoming! Down they go! Nice hit!
What the hell? Fucking swarm of shit. Where is this fucker? You take care of it. Let me do this. Where's my rifle? Come here, you little shit.
Nice hit! Don't mess with us.
Anything up here? That's how I do.
Good news? Tom tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not picking up the signal. Sneak fast if you can. As fast as you can. I can always fix them later.
She said sneak fast if you can. She can always do something.
Processing. Sweeping.
Get
ready. Fuck it. Not very good weapon for that.
Wow, not even a scratch!
Very cool Kanye, thank you.
Here we go! Here we go!
Well, the whole gang over here now. So might as well start kicking ass. I don't even know where to go.
I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead.
Found a flaw in you, flaw tutorial. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking a flaw offer is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Robophobia. Auto mechanicals now give you the willies. When they're attacking you, your party is not as effective as it should be. Honestly, yeah, I'll take it. It doesn't matter to me.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
My boys are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders.
Oh,
I don't
yes.
normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Premium meds?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out. Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gain, kept it together during a crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer. It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about. You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when. I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do.
It was.
I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a stin that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe.
I fought with it.
You've got my attention. You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
I fought with it.
You've got my attention.
Alright, Julia. Be on my way. Whoa. Yeah, I don't want any of her stuff. She can keep it. Okay, see you later, Julia.
Hey, you the one who fixed those radios?
This is Halcyon
Nice
News.
work. You really saved our buns.
Yes, it
You
was
aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon. Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance. Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief. I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
You don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain? No. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
Yes.
The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through. It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
Okay, bye.
What? I nearly figured out how to run that bypass valve. Now I've lost my concentration.
Okay. Okay, baby, be calling me Hercules.
Have you seen this man?
Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
You're a terrorist, Phineas Wells.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following...
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
Yes.
Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die? No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
What did he say? Alright, begin to learn there before you go. Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm. Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table. That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases. That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to...
You might be surprised. But we'll proceed on the assumption she'll be reasonable. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work? Be my guest.
You refer to the radiator issue? Oh, goodness, it was dreadful. I was sweating constantly. Chief Tennyson certainly did take her time resolving it. I owe you a debt, then. I was going through 3-4 shirts a day. Still, that Tennyson woman. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
She did everything she could. It was your people's fault, not June Leigh's.
My, aren't you... excitable. Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day, let alone my deference. I'm sorry, my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and your friend.
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Well, now that that's dealt with, was there anything else you wanted to discuss? A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use. Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use. I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands. Sometimes I take a break from sending messages to fluff the chairman's pillow on the off chance he visits. Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit? No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no. Best to be clear, I believe. Oh. You've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace.
You gay as hell, bro.
Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign. When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care. Ask away.
But fuck all y'all up.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right?
Yes.
Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off. If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version. You won't be sorry. Or if you are, just add it to my debt and we'll figure something out.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Something on your mind? I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook. Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it. Oh, come on. That stuff's boring. Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance. Sure do. Some of it was even legal. There's a lot of business that goes through the Groundbreaker. Some of it's board-authorized freight hauling, and some of it's not. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, It's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
Yes, sir.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long. No complaints here.
Hell yeah, I got 2 companions, bro. I'm finna be clapping goddamn cheeks.
Reports from